Welcome back, everyone. Today we will be making Cantaloupe Avocado Sea Moss Smoothie. This smoothie is really hearty and really feels really good in the gut. Sea moss is very rich in soluble fiber, and avocado is very rich in soluble fiber, so it's like a double dose to the beneficial bacteria in your gut. So your microbiome certainly uh, makes your gut feel really good when you drink this stuff. So, and it's also mildly sweet with the cantaloupe, especially if you pick the cantaloupe right. And so it's a very nice tasting, even better feeling, hearty smoothie. Obviously, avocado is very fatty, so it gives the smoothie like a creamy texture. And it's very energetic as well, calm energy, the kind of thing that you could have first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. I usually have it right after having some green water in the morning. It serves almost like a breakfast. It's really hearty. Um, Allows you to start your day off with something slightly heavy, certainly hearty. So we're using cantaloupe, the avocado, and the sea moss gel. Always remember to use chilled water when you're making these smoothies or green waters. This helps preserve the freshness of the fruits and vegetables we're using, and it is that freshness that we want to incorporate into our body. That live cellular activity from these fruits and vegetables that are still alive, as you can see, vibrant looking, shiny, clearly still alive. Uh, this live cellular activity is what gives you this fresh, awake, brand new feeling, very calm energy, very clear mind. Um, if you don't use chilled water, and therefore the freshness of the fruits and vegetables used is not preserved, you won't get that feeling. You won't get that fresh, alert, calm energy feeling when you have these smoothies or green water. So, very important to make sure that you use chilled water. We recommend Saratoga glass bottled spring water or Mountain Valley glass bottled spring water. The more dense your sea moss gel is, the more potent it is. Because the more dense the sea moss gel is, that means more sea moss as opposed to water went into making the sea moss gel. This bottle has been chilled in the fridge for, I think it was overnight, so the water is nice and chilled. The idea being that if the water is cold, then the centrifugal forces of the spinning blades will not generate heat, or it will generate heat, but the cold water will counter that, so that heat is not introduced while you're blending. If heat is introduced, then you're basically cooking what you're blending, and this, by definition, disintegrates or eliminates the freshness of what's being blended. So that's why using cold water is so important. But uh, this smoothie is liked by everyone. Everyone has it. Kids really love it, especially babies in their bottles. Um, it's very hearty, very mildly sweet, very filling, very soothing to the gut. It really holds you down in terms of your appetite. You can have this for, let's say, breakfast, and you can go a few hours without skipping a beat. I usually have like 64 ounces of it when I start having it. It's just really good, and it keeps you going. So I'm known to overdo it, but it doesn't feel like overdoing it because it feels great. 64 ounces, two of those 32 ounces that you see there. Yeah, I can down that, uh, after having some green water. I start having this stuff, and I kind of can't stop. It's really good. It makes you feel really good. It's nice and sweet. It's nice and creamy. It fills your belly up and it makes your belly, your gut feel really nice, really soothed. You can tell that the beneficial bacteria in your gut are really happy with all that avocado and all that sea moss. So, you know, overall feel good, upbeat, you know, life is good. So that's essentially the game right there. This is definitely a favorite for us. Everyone likes this one. Yeah, I have to make gallons of this when I make it because it goes fast. Everyone drinks it up, um, so everyone likes it. So, and for good reason. It's powerful stuff. These simple things empower our bodies so tremendously. Imagine what all of us can do and what the world would be like if everyone started their day off with a clear mind, a calm body. Um, you know, it's certainly the way that I insist my day has to start. That's why I have all these green waters and all these types of sea moss smoothies because of how they make me feel, how they make my family feel, and performance follows how you feel. So that's why we start the day off like that. All right, guys. I certainly appreciate the time you guys lend me and the attention you guys lend me. Try this out. Let me know if it works for you. And until next time, continue cultivating your strength. Peace.
We firm pan ground from Africa to yard. The fire so